It's the WGW Network.
Yo, what's up? This is Mike Wize. Welcome to WIZEGUYZ Fantasy. You can win your league in 5 minutes or less with a shot and talk from me. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 quarterbacks of 2021. We're going to make this real easy for you. Just keep up, draft them when it's time, and you could win your football league.
When I seen him throw that ball.
Number 5, Lamar Jackson. Let's talk about his 2020 stats, y'all. He was QB9. Okay, he had 26 passing touchdowns, 2757 passing yards. He had 1,005 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns. I got him in number 5 because I do think with the influx of the quarterbacks, especially the number 1 guy that I'm going to talk about, he's taking a hit because he's not throwing the ball as much. He ranked 22nd in pass attempts because they only threw the ball at least 23 times in their 6-game winning streak at the end of the season. You can't win a football league like that. Believe me, I know. I drafted him last season, and my ass was at home watching everyone else. Okay.
When I seen him throw that ball.
Number 4 is Desean Jackson. Desean Jackson. That nigga don't play no more. Deshaun Watson, number 4. He was QB5 in fantasy points this year. He threw 33 touchdowns, 4,801 passing yards. He was number 1 in passing yards in the NFL this year. The reason I think he'll be number 4 over Lamar Jackson, totally depending on the team he's playing for. If he's with the Texans, depending on their wide receivers, he's still gonna throw the ball.
When I seen him throw that ball,
he gonna throw it a lot. If he goes to another team, then we'll revisit it then. But I'm gonna give him number 4 right now. So let's go to number 3.
When I seen him throw that ball.
Number 3 is Kyla Murray for the Arizona Cardinals. He was QB2 in fantasy points this year. He had 26 passing touchdowns. He had 3971 pass yards. But where his money is going to be made is when he decides to run and rush on the ground. He had 97 rushing attempts this season for 513 yards and 3 touchdowns. It's going to take away from some of his passing stats, but if you're in a PPR league or if you're in a 6-point per quarterback touchdown league, this guy's going to be worth it every time. He's going to get that touchdown for you, and he's going to win you that league.
When I seen him throw that ball.
Number 2 is light-skinned son, Patrick Mahomes. QB4 in fantasy points this year. He threw 38 passing touchdowns. That's where all the money's going to come from. He had 47-37 in passing yards. His deep ball percentage was 37.7. So please believe he's throwing it to Tyreek Hill all the time. And if you get bonus points for big plays in your league, it's going to work out for you every time. He's been top 3 in every fantasy football league for the past 3 years at least. It's not going to slow down now. Come on now.
When I seen him throw that ball.
Number 1. It ain't Black History Month no more, so I can say this. Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills. He was QB1 this past year in fantasy points. He threw 37 passing touchdowns. He had 4,546 passing yards. He had 8 rushing touchdowns, and he had 421 rushing yards, bruh. Now with Stephon Diggs in place, and they're going to bring up these new wide receivers that they're getting going. The tight end is getting going, and Josh Allen is getting going. And now they don't have a rushing game, so guess who's going to run the ball every time they need a first down or short yardage? It's going to be Josh Allen. He's going to be my number 1 quarterback for this season coming up. Draft him immediately. I did get a top 5 from AC. He said in no particular order, his top 5 is Justin Herbert for some reason.
No, senor!
Number 4 was Josh Allen.
No, senor!
Number 3 was Aaron Rodgers.
No, senor!
Number 2 was Kyler Murray.
No, senor!
And number 1 was Ryan Tannehill.
No, senor!
I don't know what AC be on when it comes to fantasy football, but that's probably why he hasn't won anything. But he'll be helping me out this season with the rankings along with Taya's Legendary if he decides he wants to. Until then, this has been the first episode of WIZEGUYZ in Fantasy, top 5 quarterbacks. Draft them as early as you can because then once they're gone, you're leaving your league, all right? This has been Mike, and I'll see you next time. Network.